Hello students, this is Monica Mishra, your English teacher. Today we are going to start a new chapter and this is chapter 4, pronoun and its kinds. First of all, we have to know about a pronoun. A pronoun is a word that replaces a noun in a sentence. Pronouns are used to avoid repeating the same nouns over and over again. For example, Ram ran so fast you would think his life was on the line. The pronoun his saved us from repeating the name Ram again. Common pronouns include I, me, mine, he, it, we, and us. In truth, there are many different types of pronouns, each serving a different purpose. And the first one is, in kinds of pronoun, first one is personal pronoun. Personal pronouns are used as a substitute of a person name. There are two kinds, subjective and objective pronouns. That is, they either act as the same as the subject of the sentence or the object of the sentence. As the subject of a sentence, they are I, you, he, she, it, we, they. As the object of the sentence, they are me, you, her, him, it, us, them. And second is possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns show ownership or possession of a noun. They are my, or, your, his, her, its, their. However, there are also independent possessive pronouns. These pronouns refer to a previously named or understood noun. They stand alone and aren't followed by any other noun. They are mine, ours, yours, his, hers, its, their. And third is reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are similar to emphatic pronouns. The difference between the two is that intensive pronouns aren't essential to a sentence's meaning. Meanwhile, reflexive pronouns are. Also, they are used when the subject and the object of a sentence refer to the same person or thing. These pronouns end in self or selves. They are myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves. And fourth is emphatic pronoun. It emphasizes or intensifies nouns and pronouns. Typically, we need them right after the noun. They are intensifying. These pronouns typically end in self or selves. They are myself, himself, herself, themselves, itself, yourself, yourselves, ourselves. Fifth is interrogative pronoun. It's do just what they say. They work in sentences that are posing a question. They are what, whom, which, what, whoever, whomever, whichever, whatever. And the sixth is demonstrative pronouns. It takes the place of a noun that's already been mentioned. They can be singular or plural. It point out person or things. There are 5 of them. They include these, those, this, that, such. Okay. Seventh is relative pronouns. Relative pronouns are used to connect a clause or phrase to a noun or pronoun. We often see them when we need to add more information. They are who, whom, which, whoever, whomever, whichever, that. And next is eighth one is distributive pronoun. Distributive pronoun is a pronoun that describe members of a group separately and not collectively. It refers a person or thing. So this pronoun is always singular and we use it with singular noun and verb. We use this pronoun to describe all the members of the particular group. They are each, every, either, neither, everyone, none, any, etc. And ninth is reciprocal pronoun. It is used to express the reciprocal relationship between the two subjects. Reciprocal pronouns denote the mutual actions of the parties involved. Okay. Now last one is indefinite pronouns. Okay. Indefinite pronouns don't point to particular nouns. We use them when an object doesn't need to be specifically identified. As such, it can remain indefinite. They include few, everyone, all, some, anything, nobody. Okay, that's all for your chapter. Thank you and have a great day.